Hey guys, it's Carrie, and oh gosh, I just got my workout done, and I have to be honest, I was not feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's gray and cloudy here in Colorado today, and I don't know if that had something to do with it or what, but I just was not feeling it. But I got it done, and it got me thinking about habits and changing our habits and making them sustainable long term. So, what is a habit? A habit is a routine of behavior that's repeated regularly. Now, if you're like me, you may have this long list, it could be short, long, medium, longer, whatever, list of things you want to change, behaviors you want to change, new habits you want to form, improve upon habits you already have. And sometimes when we look at the list and we're like, we're going to start tomorrow, that long list becomes very overwhelming and very daunting because it's too long. Sometimes that go big or go home attitude totally works, and I've seen it work where you're really at the last straw. You are in that mental state, emotional state of I cannot do this anymore. And that go big or go home change can totally work. And I say rock on with it if that's where you're at. But in general, I like to focus on one or two habits, behaviors that I want to change. It makes that list more manageable, and it's easier to find ways to fit the change into my busy life. Now, as you're building new habits, you start to build that momentum, and your motivation, your willpower will grow. And it's easy, that momentum helps and keeps that habit going. Now, there are days like today, I was not motivated to work out. So when you come across those things where you miss a step or you get off track or something pulls you in a different direction, how do you troubleshoot those areas and how do you do it? So you have to think of solutions for those possible scenarios, like how or why something prevents you from doing the habit, or what could get in the way, or what pulls you off course. And then think about how you can combat those things and or bounce back quickly. So for my example today, I didn't want to work out. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't feeling the energy. And a while back, I created a playlist of songs that immediately made me happy, made me want to dance, and made me want to sing along. And I put that on and reminded myself of my own goals. And this was one of the only days I have to get in a longer workout. So I had to do it today, or it wouldn't get done for another week. And I reminded myself of that too. So keep that in mind when you're looking to change and you have these habits and you know that there could be bad days or not so great days or stuff gets in the way, and how you want to combat those. And or maybe something happened, you didn't get home in time to work out, and now it's 11 o'clock at night. Is it the best time to work out? Okay. Or is it best to just bounce back quickly tomorrow? Now, along those lines, you don't want to miss, when you're creating a new habit, you don't want to miss 2 days, more than 2 days in a row. So if for some reason you don't get the habit done today, and you've missed today, you definitely don't want to miss tomorrow. So maybe put an extra, thing of motivation somewhere in your day, whether it's a playlist, a song, a reminder on your phone, anything that will remind you, like, hey, I definitely need to do it today. Like, I forgot, this happened, and I didn't get it done yesterday, so I need to do it today. One thing to also keep in mind is patience with ourselves. This is a new habit we're creating. It's a new behavior we're trying to change. And depending on how long we've been with our previous behavior, it could take some time to feel comfortable, feel settled with the new change and the new behavior. So remember, patience is key when you're changing something. So I've got 3 steps for you. This is how I start changing a new habit, changing from an old habit to a new habit. 1, I find a trigger to remind me of the habit because it's new. It's not something that is ingrained in my day yet. I need to find that trigger. So trigger is number 1, and that could be anything from a reminder on your phone, your workout clothes being laid out or set out. If you work out at a gym, your gym bag on the front seat in the car, your shoes on the floor, your workout shoes in the morning on the floor when you get out of bed so you actually step on them. Those are some triggers to play with. Then routine. How will it fit into your day? Is it, speaking of working out, is it something you're going to do before work, after work, at lunch, after the kids go to bed? When are you going to fit it into your day? You have to find that time. Next is reward. And I'm not talking about cake and ice cream, but I'm talking more of that personal reinforcement. Or positive reinforcement. It's personal to you, but it is positive reinforcement. It could be anything from simple as smiling at yourself and saying, I did that. That was awesome. Or I rocked that. Or that was a fantastic job. That positive reinforcement helps generate those endorphins in the body and allows us to be happy with those changes that we're making, and it helps them stay sustainable in the long term. So that's what I have on habits tonight. Have a great night. Let me know in the comments what new habits you're taking on or what your triggers are to get your habits going. Talk to you soon.